Help, I see all sorts of sales trainers programs. Who should I pick and who should I choose? I'm Sylvan Bell. I'm coming to you live from Sacramento, California on a perfect day to talk about sales and a perfect day to talk about sales training. Now, I got to let you know, I see this question come up a lot in different forums and different places that I am. And I'm going to let you know from the very beginning, most sales training works when you stick with the process and when you stick with what's going on. You're going to somehow come up with a result. And you know, if someone's got a pretty good sized following, they've got a pretty good sized list, and they've got people saying this works, there's got to be a reason for it. Now, here's where salespeople fall down. They'll say like, I don't like this sales trainer for this reason, or this reason. And I'm like, look, you're looking for excuses to not buy. The opposite is you should be looking for reasons why you should buy from that person and why you have the ability to learn more sales. And I got to tell you, good sales trainers are going to push your boundaries. They're going to push you into a comfort zone where you're like, ooh, I shouldn't ask that question. But a good sales trainer isn't going to push your ethics. So they'll push your comfort zone, but not your ethics. And so I see a lot of salespeople fall for this a lot, where they're like, I don't want to work with this guy because he's arrogant. I'm like, well, that's exactly probably why you should, because that tells me that you don't have that skill. Maybe you should learn how to be a little bit more arrogant. I'm not saying go all the way and be a jerk, but maybe that's a skill you should learn. So start thinking about like, why are the reasons why you don't want to work with a salesperson? I don't want to work with that guy because he wears Aloha shirts. I'm like, okay, well that's kind of crazy. I like my Ren Spooners. These things are like $110 each, right? I love Ren Spooner. Okay, well, I mean, does that mean that I don't have good content? Well, I mean, that's for you to decide. Does that mean that, like, you know, you don't like my personality? That's for you to decide, okay? But I see salespeople, they look for reasons a lot. They're like, well, I don't like this guy because, you know, this is one of his beliefs. I'm like, well, is he a good sales trainer? Yeah, well, then, like, take a look at his product. Well, I don't want to because of this. I'm like, look, you're stalling. You're looking for reasons why you shouldn't do something, right? Instead of coming up with all these reasons, find reasons why you should work with him. Maybe he's got some attributes that you don't like. I can think of a lot of sales trainers that I've met that I'm like, I didn't like that guy from the offset, but I needed to learn something important from him, and I took something away from it. They had good coaching, they had good training, but I was this guy. I'm looking, I'm like, I don't want to work with that guy because of X, Y, and Z. Well, you know, it's completely unfounded, it's silly, and it stops you from learning how to close more deals. I'm going to tell you, right now, you are making an excuse like, you know what, I really don't like this Sylvan Bell guy because he's pushing my boundaries and he's telling me that I should get some sales training. Like, you're doing it right now. Well, I don't like this guy because I don't like the exact way that he's saying it to me. You're doing it right now. You got to find a way to, like, I really want to learn some sales training from this person. They're going to make me uncomfortable. They're going to make me a better salesperson. That's really the question, like, what can I learn from this salesperson that's going to make me better at what I do, even if it is uncomfortable, and even if I don't like the way that they look, or I don't like the way that they wear, I don't like that they have this or that. Stop looking for excuses and start figuring out ways that you can jump in and be like, I can learn something from this guy or this girl. There's plenty of fantastic sales trainers out there. There's a ton of them. There's a ton of salespeople out there, so there's a ton of fantastic sales trainers. Some of them, not so good. Right? And you're going to be able to tell, from their following, from the people who, like, there's ways that you could do that. But instead of, like, picking them from, like, what they wear and what they say exactly, look at their content and say, is the content going to help me? Is it going to make me uncomfortable enough to take me from here to here? They're going to have better questions, better stories, better closing. Figure that out instead. So there you go. Instead of making excuses, look for some reasons why you should do it. Now, if you could do a small favor for me in the box down below, leave a comment, question, or story, that would be fantastic. To the right, to the left, there is a subscribe button. You know what you got to do. You got to subscribe. And then last off, you can send it out to all your friends via StumbleUpon, Facebook, Twitter, Google+. Why not even LinkedIn? Sylvan Bell. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Aloha.